Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm taking a look at this Vintera series Strat from Fender. It's their 50s model and it's in seafoam green. Let's check it out. So this is a 50s style Strat from the Fender Vintera range and it is in seafoam green. Now this guitar is another one that's been very kindly loaned to me by my friend Gareth. He has had this a couple of years, I think it's a 2021 model. So he's loaned it to me so we can make a video and document this guitar and just let you know what I think about the Vintera series really. So we're going to check out specs and we'll do a demo of course in a little while. But before we do that, guys, I'm trying to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And right now I'm sat at about 480, so I really need your help. Anything you can do, if you're not already subscribed, do hit the button and subscribe. If you are already subscribed, like the video, share the video with your friends. Do what you can, really appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, so specs then. So we've got an older body finished in seafoam green glossed polyester, a maple neck with a soft V shape and maple fretboard, a 7.25 inch radius with vintage style frets and a walnut skunk stripe. We have a synthetic bone nut and a standard Fender 25.5 inch scale length. We've got a vintage style 6 saddle tremolo bridge and vintage Cloisonne style tuners. Fender vintage style 50s single coil pickups in a white single ply pickguard with 1 volume and 2 tone controls, and then a 5-way selector switch. Right then guys, on to the demo. Let's check out some sounds. So thoughts on the guitar then? Well, look, it's no surprise that I'm a Fender and a Strat fanboy, right? I really love Strats. They're kind of my go-to guitar. I've always had Strats from my very first guitar, which was a Squire. I'm particularly partial to the 50s and 60s spec guitars, with my main guitar being a AVRI 65 reissue. So I like the differences that you get with the 50 style one against those 60s ones. You know, you get the maple board, you get the single ply pick guard, all the things that make it a little bit more uniquely 50s. The neck is really comfortable. Now the specs do say that it's a soft V, but I'm really struggling to feel that, if I'm completely honest. It doesn't feel dissimilar to kind of other sort of, you know, regular C-shaped necks that I've felt. It's not particularly chunky, which could be a good or a bad thing. You know, if you're going for kind of true 50s style specs, you might expect a chunkier neck with a more pronounced V. But I get it, you know, these are aimed at kind of the more entry level. Maybe entry level's not fair, but the kind of, you know, stepping up from the Squire range kind of price bracket for newer players, and perhaps putting a kind of really chunky V-shaped neck on a guitar in that category isn't necessarily a great move. It sounds really great, nice and bright and punchy. Pickups sound decent, no complaints there. No obvious build issues with this guitar. Now it is a couple of years old. The serial number dates it as a 2021 guitar. So, you know, any of the little nicks and dings that it has, which are, again, they're very, very minor, a couple of marks on the back of the neck. You can't really put that down to Fender QC or anything like that because, you know, the guitar's been out in the wild for a couple of years. So this guitar is also in with me for a bit of a setup, and it did need some work, but again, we can't put that down to QC or anything like that. So I decked the tremolo. I had to do a bit of an adjustment on the truss rod to get the relief down. It was bowing quite a bit, but generally I was able to get a really good setup on this with no issue. There's plenty of play left in the truss rod. Like I say, I did have to tighten it a little bit, but there's still loads of play left in it for future adjustments. I would recommend it for anyone that's, you know, either looking to add a 50s style Strat into their collection but doesn't want to spend a lot of money, or you're looking to upgrade from a Squire or something along those lines. I mean, personally, I think the Player Series are cool guitars, but for me, I like the vintage specs, so I would always kind of skip that if I was upgrading from a Squire. But yeah, thanks again to Gareth for trusting me with his guitars. Once again, this is the second guitar from his collection that I've been taking a look at, so cheers, Gareth. But yeah, overall, great guitar, no complaints here. Definitely check them out if you're looking for a 50s Strat. Well, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, thanks so much for watching. And if you're not already subscribed, remember, hit that button below, help me get to that 1,000 mark before the end of the year. If you did enjoy the video and you want to check out some other videos of mine, I will link that 70s Vintera of Gareth's that we looked at last week over here. And I don't know, I'll pick a random one to put down here. But yeah, thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.